You've been lied to about parenting, not just by your social media feed, not just by your relatives, but by the very culture you were raised in. They told you that good parenting is about being perfect, that love is enough, that if your child is struggling, it must be your fault. But what if the truth is far more complex and far more liberating? Today we're diving into the science, the psychology, and the raw reality behind parenting, based on what top researchers around the world have actually discovered. And trust me, some of these truths will hit you hard, but they might just change everything. Let's start with the most toxic lie of all, that there's such a thing as the perfect parent. Dr. Donald Winnicott, a British pediatrician and psychoanalyst, introduced the concept of the good enough parent in the 1950s. Yes, good enough, because research shows that children don't need perfection. They need connection, responsiveness, and safe, consistent care. Making mistakes, raising your voice sometimes, feeling overwhelmed. It doesn't make you a bad parent. It makes you human. In fact, children learn resilience when they see their parents make mistakes and then repair them. They learn that life is messy, emotions are real, and love doesn't mean never messing up. It means coming back, every time. You've probably heard the phrase, all a child needs is love. It's poetic, it's hopeful, and it's only half true, because love without structure can lead to chaos, and structure without love can lead to trauma. The Harvard Center on the Developing Child explains that children thrive in environments with both warmth and boundaries. Authoritative parenting, not authoritarian, not permissive, is what fosters emotionally strong, confident kids. It's not about strict rules or total freedom. It's about guidance that grows with them. Boundaries that bend, not break. Love must be felt, but it must also be functional. This one hurts, especially in the age of Instagram moms and Pinterest perfect dads. You see your child have a meltdown in public. You feel judged, ashamed, like you failed. But researchers like Dr. Mona Delahook remind us, behavior is communication. Tantrums aren't manipulative. They're emotional overload. Defiance isn't disrespect. It's a cry for autonomy. Your child isn't trying to embarrass you. They're trying to feel safe in a world they don't yet understand. Your worth as a parent isn't measured by how calm your child is. It's measured by how calm you can remain in the storm. Another lie, that parenting should come naturally, that you should just know how to handle everything. But modern neuroscience says otherwise. Our brains are wired by experience, not instinct. And unless you were raised with healthy parenting models, you're learning this on the fly. And that's okay. Parenting is a skill set, one that evolves with education, support, and reflection. Reading books, going to therapy, asking for help. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. You are allowed to grow while raising your child. Do more, be more, bake the cookies, organize the activities, capture the perfect family photo. We've equated good parenting with being busy, productive, over-involved. But Dr. Dan Siegel, a clinical professor of psychiatry at UCLA, teaches us that the most important thing a parent can do is attune. That means noticing your child's emotional state and responding with empathy. It's not about big events, it's the small moments of connection, over breakfast, during bedtime stories, in the car rides. When a child feels seen, heard, and safe, their brain literally wires for confidence, resilience, and empathy. Put down the checklist, pick up your presence. If you're often stressed, anxious, or reactive as a parent, don't beat yourself up. But do understand this. Children are co-regulators. They borrow their emotional cues from us. If we're constantly yelling, rushing, worrying, our kids absorb that. But when we model calmness, breathing through big feelings. They learn how to regulate too. Dr. Laura Markham calls it mirror neurons in action. Your nervous system becomes the blueprint for theirs. So no, you don't have to fake happiness. You just have to do your emotional work so they don't have to carry it later. A lot of us were raised to believe that shielding children from emotions, especially ours, was protecting them. But kids are incredibly intuitive. They feel your sadness, even if you don't speak it. Pretending doesn't protect, it confuses. So what does the research say? That being honest, in an age-appropriate way, helps children make sense of the world. Saying, "Mommy's feeling a little sad today, but I'm okay," teaches emotional literacy. It builds trust. It makes you real. And real is what children bond with. Here's the final lie. That a good child is an obedient child. That silence equals respect. That compliance equals success. But here's the truth. Obedience without connection breeds fear, not respect. When we prioritize relationship over control, our children are more likely to listen because they feel connected, not because they feel afraid. They respect us because we respect them. The strongest families aren't built on discipline. They're built on dialogue. And yes, it takes longer, but it lasts a lifetime. You've been lied to about parenting, but now you know the truth. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are simply learning. Your child doesn't need perfection. They need you. Present, real, growing. And if this video brought you even a moment of clarity or comfort, then it did what it was meant to do. Because sometimes the truth is all we need to heal. If this video moved you, please consider liking it, share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest, research-backed stories about parenting and family. You're not alone on this journey, and neither are they.